Hey guys, this video is going to be a very high level recap of Season 1 of The Last Kingdom. If you haven't seen the show, please close out now and go watch it. It's a lot of fun. It was 8 hour-long episodes that covered the first 2 books in Bernard Cornwell's The Saxon stories. Season 2 aired first on BBC and will be released on Netflix Friday, May 5th, 2017 in the States. Here's what happened in Season 1. Episode 1. The Dane Earl Ragnar arrives to Northumbria, which is northern England, southeast Scotland. After a sneaky attack, he defeats King Uhtred and takes young Uhtred and Brida hostage. Kjartan's son sexually assaults old Ragnar's daughter, Thyra, so Ragnar blinds one of Sven's eyes and banishes his shipbuilder, Kjartan. Fast forward, and Uhtred and Brida are now young adults. Although they were born Saxons, they are loving their lives as Danes. They go off to make love one night and witness Kjartan and Sven murder their adopted family. After Kjartan and co leave, they return and unbury Ragnar's treasure. Uhtred stupidly rides right up to his childhood fort where his uncle now resides and lets them know that he plans on taking it back. Episode 2. Uhtred and Brida escape and then they reach out to 2 other Danish earls, Ubba and Guthrum. But there's a rumor going around that Uhtred killed Ragnar, so they escape the Danes and ride south and west to the only remaining Saxon kingdom, Wessex. When he arrives in Winchester, he finds his childhood Saxon priest, Beocca, has run from the north as well. Uhtred gives Alfred and the king battle advice versus the Danes, but they don't trust him yet, so they lock him up as they go out to fight. Episode 3. The Saxon king is mortally wounded, and Alfred takes power instead of the king's son. This was probably a good thing for the Saxons. Alfred negotiates a temporary peace with the Danes and gets Uhtred to pledge 1 year of his loyalty. The late Earl Ragnar's son shows up. This is basically Uhtred's adopted brother. Uhtred tells him that he didn't kill their father, and they embrace. Brida then leaves with Ragnar, but Uhtred stays since he has pledged 1 year of service to Alfred. Episode 4. Uhtred is tricked into marrying a girl with land as a first step to becoming an ealdorman. But it turns out, her family is heavily indebted to the church. Regardless, they develop feelings for one another, and Mildred gets pregnant. Guthrum and Ragnar the Younger have captured a fortified town, but Ubba left the area, weakening their position. They agree for a temporary truce with the Saxons involving a hostage exchange of 10 people each. When Ubba returns, the truce is broken. The hostages are killed, but Ragnar defends Uhtred, who is let free. He lights a signal to Alfred that Ubba has returned. Episode 5. The Saxons split up. Alfred heads south to fight Guthrum and Ragnar. Otta the Elder heads out to fight Ubba. Uhtred goes with Otta the Elder. In the middle of the night, Uhtred sets fire to their ships, which distracts the Danes. He then kills Ubba one-on-one. Just in time, Otta the Elder's forces arrive. Otta is injured, and Otta the Younger takes credit for the victory. Episode 6. Uhtred and Leofric dress up as Danes and do some dirty work, going around the countryside killing and looting to earn money to pay off Uhtred's debt to the church. He finds a pagan queen that he digs, as well as the money, but when he returns, he finds out that the monk, Brother Asser, has ratted them out to Alfred. Leofric convinces Alfred to let him and Uhtred fight to the death, which they start in Episode 7, but then Guthrum arrives unexpectedly. The Saxons flee in various directions. Uhtred and Leofric stop fighting and flee to the marshes together, where they find Alfred hiding with his family. The pagan queen, Iseult, heals Alfred's son, but it comes at a cost. That cost seems to be Uhtred's son, who we find dead in the Episode 8 finale. Uhtred calls his banners. Otta the Younger says no, so Otta the Elder kills him. At first, it seems like no other Saxons were going to meet them for the battle, but then they arrive. Skorpa kills the pagan queen, which pisses off Uhtred, so he hops the shield wall and kills Skorpa, and the Saxons win the battle. Unfortunately, one of my favorite characters, Leofric, dies, so that sucked. But we've still got a lot of cool characters alive, like Uhtred, Brida, and Ragnar the Younger, just to name a few. So we ended Season 1 with Alfred's forces driving Guthrum's from Wessex, and in case you missed it, Guthrum himself converted to Christianity. Uhtred the Godless is headed north for revenge. Let's check out Season 2 and see what happens next. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Please don't write any spoilers in the comment section. This is Kev. I'll talk to you guys.